So I think that we should, we should be good. I think actually we should have Mr. Eisenberg joining us here shortly. This is going to be good. I'm excited about that. But yeah, it's rollerblading is something that I grew up doing, and my baby brother, who passed away subsequently, started doing that as well. He became very good at the sport, skating until the day he passed away, and it was it's a really good way for me to get back into, because I went back into it earlier last year, in the last quarter of last year. Let's call it that. That works. And it's actually felt. I mean, it's changed my life for the better recently, because when you leave a sedentary lifestyle like I do, having skates, having something to take you outside of fluorescent lighting or in-house lighting, I guess, anything that you can do to make that happen is beneficial. It helps to have a healthy dose of sun, vitamin D, giggity. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about that. Actually, Arlo just joined us. So my next guest is a pioneer in rollerblading, from being one of the godfathers of the sport, introducing skating setups like anti-rocker, which my preferred riding style lately, founder of some of the most iconic brands, and even had his own skate park in his home state of Texas. He's definitely in my Mount Rushmore of rollerblading. I'd like to welcome Mr. Arlo Eisenberg. Arlo, how are you, man?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Dude, thank you for being here, man. It's an absolute honor. Are you back in Texas? Where are you at these days?
I am back in Texas, and I'm a little distracted right now because I'm trying to figure out the audio. I've never used this platform before.
Okay.
And I think I don't have you on speaker or something. I'm on an iPad.
Can you hear me okay or no?
I can hear you. It's just very faint, and I don't want to miss anything that you're saying.
Sure. No, definitely. Try it. Let me see. I think the only way to do it, the volume is really on your end.
Yeah.
There you go. That sounds like something changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I can make it work, I guess.
All right. I could talk a little louder too here. I'll bring it up. So, dude, thank you for joining me. Now, I wanted to set the table before you started skating, because you started skating in like high school, right?
Yeah, exactly. Probably between my junior and sophomore year. I mean, my junior and senior year in high school.
Okay.
In fact, my origin story is I'd gone with my father and my uncle and my brother. We went to a ski industry trade show in Dallas because, on like spring break, sometimes is like a family thing. We'd go skiing and stuff. And so my dad and my uncle were way into that. And so they'd go to the trade show and check out whatever the latest gear was, I guess. I don't know. Yep. But so we walked around, and Rollerblade had a booth because, I guess one of their early target markets was crossover for skiers.
That makes sense.
I'd never seen it or heard of it.
Yep.
And they had, their bedazzled booth. It was bright. Every rollerblading cliche that you can think of from the very early 90s, right?
Green,
spandex, sparkling jackets. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so honestly, and I was into skateboarding back then, me and my brother, Andrew. So I kind of was looking at it through those eyes, and it did not look that cool, to be honest, except that, and I've told this story often, but they were playing a promotional video in the booth. And most of the video was more of the same. It was guys dancing and, doing crazy legs, and they had on their sequin jackets. But there was one clip of a guy jumping down like 6 stairs or something in a downtown environment. Mm-hmm. And I thought, something there clicked. I was like, we skate downtown. These are like ice skates, basically, with wheels on that you can use and like skate anywhere, like in an urban environment. And something was really cool and interesting about that to me. And I actually I keep mentioning my brother, but it's because he was older than me. And so everything that I got into at that time was because of him. So he used to play hockey. And so I'd go to the rink with him, and I never joined a hockey league or anything, but I bought skates because we'd go skate at the rink all the time. So I got into skateboarding from him. I got into hockey from him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw rollerblades, it was like all of a sudden all these things were kind of like come together. It looked like ice skates on dry land, but you could use them where we were used to using our skateboard. So that's how I got into it.